Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today we are on the stage 15343 and let's get started. So we are going right into the renovation of the Wild Castle today and starting off with some duplicates, which is always unfortunate. I kind of have a... Alright, well that 55 out of 90, that's not terrible. Slowly getting through the Wild Castle one. Let's go ahead and grab all this here. And, of course, we rolled over the 5 tickets for the dragon. So yesterday we bought 5 additional tickets, and we rolled them over today. As always, we're really only interested in shining weapon scrolls and... Shining weapon scrolls, weapon stones, and shining weapon stones. That's it. Everything else is superfluous to us at this point especially since now I have managed to save up 2.4 million ascension stones. So we're more than ready for whatever comes next. Oh, and there we go. Okay. And yes, I have started. I used to not do that, but it makes this a little bit faster, so I just don't like spending rubies unprompted. It really bugs me. I prefer to always have a prompt when I spend rubies. However, as long as I'm paying attention here, it's not a big deal. Oh, okay, stones. Alright, double baited. Nice. It's not a big deal. But usually I would prefer to have a pop-up, but, and I was very stubborn about that until I tried it on my alt account. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not accidentally going to spend some. I don't know. I'm extremely cautious about spending rubies, as you can tell. Alright, we got some shiners here. Let's see if we can get them. And the answer is no. That was bait again. A lot of bait from this dragon today. Oh, well, live and learn, right? We got baited again. I do appreciate how much smoother and quicker it makes it. I'm just paranoid, man. At least about spending rubies, and even though I have a lot of rubies, I still... My ability to generate rubies has gone down. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that last one. Because I no longer level, and leveling, like, if you level up in the game, you get 999,000 rubies. And yeah, my ruby income, of course, is not gonna do well because of the the Wild Castle. That's gonna be a problem until we complete the Wild Castle. I'm gonna have issues with my rubies are gonna fluctuate a lot more. I prefer them to slowly continue to trend upward, but we'll see what happens. I expect to spend a few more than I'm bringing in. It'll be okay though. Honestly, my biggest thing is it's hard to keep track of all the different ways you get rubies. But there's so many ways you can spend them. Like this chest. You never know how many you're going to spend at this chest. Okay, woof, done. Alright. And we already did Portal. We swept 15 times, and now we're saving the 5 tickets for Hero Seals. And yes, I'm still saving up for Hero Seals, even though I don't need them. Just because you always want to have more Hero Seals. I'm sure at some point I'm going to need to summon heroes again. Let's put it that way. Alright, and we're leveling up Camilla. Getting her up to 6,500. Or not. Just a hair short. Just 2 levels short. Oh, come on. I do think we need a 4th conquest stage now. I really do. There we go. And who is next? Probably Gabriel. I wish Gabriel had attack speed as one of his traits, that's all. And then we have some gold. We'll spend some gold. We don't want to spend all the gold. We'll spend some of it. Alright, well, we spent all the gold because I held the button too long. Whoops. Alright, let's do some astrology. Oh, we'll get some gold here. That'll be more than enough to cover what we're going to spend today. We don't need a ton of gold, we just need enough gold. Excuse me. And of course, we do need those ruin skips because I have been 3 in 1 pull. 3 ruin skips, 1 pull. How about that? I was just about to say, we really do need those ruin skips because I've been spending more. Oh, very nice. Got some ruin seals. That's really what I want to see. And another ruin skip. Oh, good. And some more ruin seals. We're actually doing really well with our ruin seals and Sophia. We're probably going to go up another tier today. It's been kind of surprising how quickly things have accelerated. But that's a good thing because Sophia is what's kind of holding us back with going further in Total War. Alright, so Fountain, we need to go shopping. And yes, I have noticed the flicker comes off and on. I have tried so many things to stop it. I don't know what the deal is. It's really strange. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I think it's only sometimes only I see it. But other times I think it actually makes it to the video, and I don't understand why. But I have been trying a variety of things to stop it. I think it's because it's the emulator. It just disappoints me. And in other games I play, of course, it's not an issue. It's probably because it's an emulator and capturing the screen of the emulator, blah. So I check my system resources, and I close almost everything before I make these videos now. And it's only Idle Kingdom Defense. Alright. So that's... Okay, so we did the fountain. We did renovation. I always forget all the special things. We did the Archer store, yep. And we did all of astrology, and we did all our bonus summons. Okay, so now we're off to Total War. So first off, how many artifacts do I have left over from yesterday? Okay, just 6. Okay, we have plenty of space then to go get a bunch of artifacts. And yeah, I think I'm going to stick with buffing the warriors, honestly. I know I have hemmed and hawed on this. Since they're getting the wild castle and everything, let's just focus. Whoops. What? Oh, right. Whoops, wrong one. I want to be able to sweep that one, but I can't. I can only sweep this one. And this will slowly get us extra wins, too. And yes, I absolutely can't stand it how things shuffle. Like, I'm taking stuff from the bottom, nothing should shuffle on the top, and things constantly move around. And I know yesterday I was working on Sophia, but I also think it's more... Like, I've gone back and forth on this. Is it more important to get her DPS up, or is it more important to get Sophia's healing up? I think it's more important to get her DPS up, so that's what we're going to work on. And I will be making a video about the new Total War. So first, there's two videos I need to make. One on how Total War needs a different strategy now, because of the way sweeps have changed it. And I need to make another video on artifacts and ascending and you, which I will be making. I actually have saved up, I think, a lot of artifacts on my alt account to kind of give a better example. Also because I don't want to spoil things. You know, I gotta be careful of spoilers. You know, I show you guys where I'm at, you're gonna know. Gonna ruin everything. But the big thing is you have to basically roll an amulet that's the trifecta, which is actually a pain in the ass. The trifecta is an amulet that is plus attack percentage as one of its awakenings, plus attack, and plus crit damage. As there are 14 potential awakenings, as you can imagine, this is really hard to get. To get one like this, it would be a 1 in 14 chance for the first one, or sorry, 3 in 14 chance for the first one, 2 in 13 for the second, and 1 and 12 for the third. Now the last one, of course, doesn't matter. But the thing is, as the cost increases, like I would not want to invest in an amulet that we rank up 3 times, and it turns out not to be the right type. You know what I mean? You're better off re-rolling to get for that 3 out of 14 chance than saying, oh well, it has a a stat I don't want on it, and continuing it from there. Plus, this also means like as you rank it up, it'll hit the good stats earlier. That said, I know the odds of probably getting something like that, even though there's only 14 possibilities, is probably like redonkulous to get something that's actually good and useful. It's probably a factorial, so it's a very small chance, even with such a limited amount of affixes. It's the Diablo problem all over again. And yeah, I've played a lot of Diablo. I have a love-hate with its itemization system. Mostly because, and it's the same I'm going to say about this itemization system, I dislike these itemization systems because they make things what I would label as unnecessarily rare, and thus, it's really dependent on luck to get something good, and then it degenerates into what I would call slot machine gameplay. And don't get me wrong, I say this as someone who loved and played Diablo so much and had such a good time doing it. But I feel like the drop rates in Diablo were artificially lower than they should have been. Which sounds weird, right? Because the premise of the game is the rate of the drops, but I feel like there's a lot of things they could have done to tweak the drops to make the drops more relevant and the game less grindy, and improve some of the affixes. So like some of the affixes are just straight up trash. There's a lot of maneuverability and control that they have over those things. Sorry about that. Excuse me. That said, we're focusing on artifacts right now. So as we only went after warrior stuff, we're only going to be dealing with the warriors today. We might do some stuff with the books. We'll have to look into that later. Okay, let's look at necklaces. All right, so we did not get any. This is trash, and that's not trash, but it is trash. So like this one, I have overinvested in that one, to be honest with you. And oh yeah, not gonna get another one of that anytime soon. Alright, that's Roderick. Let's see. Yep, we didn't get enough, so we're gonna be looking at 2 stars to try and roll another 2-star. So, alright, first off, we gotta feed this something. So we only have 2-star. Okay, we got like 2-star books. We have nothing lower than 2-star. And what do we have for rings? Why are rings lit up? We got 3 rings. We really didn't get anything lower than 2-star. That's strange. All right, let's actually deal with books first, because I was kind of surprised by this. I don't know what I want to do. Is 2-star the minimum? I thought 2-star was not the minimum for this. Did I just get, like, extraordinarily lucky, or... Yeah, 1 star is the minimum. Oh, 2 stars is the... Well, that's interesting. Obviously, it's not going to be Sophia. Sophia also has different ones, like defense is actually good for Sophia, because that defense goes to the castle. Of course, you still want attack and attack percent for Sophia, but you probably want defense and hit points for her as well. Let's see. Damn. Alright, so we're looking for books. We have 4-star books. 3-star books. Okay, nobody's using anything other than 3-star. The lowest we're using is a 3-star book. Now, that doesn't mean that a 2-star book isn't better than a 3-star book. Don't take it that way, because an upgraded 2-star book is actually better. I just want to make sure... Gosh, excuse me. I just want to make sure we don't need Alright. I need somebody with a 3-star book that hasn't awakened it. Has everybody awakened their 3-star book? Ugh. Now this is getting interesting because... Okay. Why do you have a... Why does Roderick have a... This doesn't make sense. Four-star book. Don't know why Roderick got a 6. I mean, that should go to somebody here. Yeah, it's actually probably better than a 5-star book. 5-star book, where are you? Where are you, Christian? Yeah, it is better. Yeah, this is where the leveling gets kind of weird. And yes, I do actually try to put everybody's stuff in one particular order. Okay, so... Did we really not get anything lower? Okay, so... Nobody's using 2-star books, so we're going to focus on just using the 2-star books as food for now. And then we'll come back and do books at another time. Alright, so that said, we need to look at the Viking chick, because she needs a better amulet. So, let's see, we have... one with hit points, one with dodge. Okay, we can feed this guy right here. Yeah, this system's actually kind of tedious. Yeah, if you haven't noticed. Okay, so now we can do an awakening. And you know what? I don't really care about those affixes, so I'll awaken with that. Level up, crit chance. Alright, that's trash. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another amulet. And we're going to do the same thing. Level it up. Awaken it. And it's trash. And this is what you're going to do for a lot of things. Level it up. Awaken it. And it's trash. Oh, I did... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Level it up. Awaken it. And it's trash. Excellent. And yeah, we'd only expect to get about 3 out of 14 that are actually good. And that kind of ends... Oh, wait, no, we can actually... Well, there's no point in leveling that amulet up. We'll wait until we get another amulet. That said, we can do the same thing with books. 1 book eats 4 books. Then 1 book eats another 3 books. And hit points. Yeah, that's not useful. Then we do the same thing. 1 book eats 4 books. And it awakens with 3 books. And crit damage reduce. Also not useful. We're looking for DPS abilities. Now, crit damage, actual crit damage would have been great. I assume this can roll crit damage. I doubt there's any kind of filter on it, so you can get a crit damage book with a crit damage awakening. And ignore defense penetration. Okay, so... Oh, we actually had enough... Oh, well, whoops. We had enough 3-star books to do one. Oh, well, we can save that for next time. Alright, now let's go back and do runes. And yeah, that's kind of the grind you're going to do. That's really not much... There's not much else to it. Unfortunately, that's... You know, that's my... Again, that's my slant against Diablo 2. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, is Diablo 2 a good game? It is a good game. However... Oh, okay, I don't have enough. Okay, I need to go back to Christian. My bad. Christian. I didn't realize. I thought I had unlocked the next one, but I hadn't yet. Christian is still summoning the defense. Okay. And again, very important. Since this is the only 2-star, we'll get plenty of them. See? We got 8 right there. So, but again, when I talk about slot machine gameplay, I mean that they could easily tweak it to make more things drop, and they don't. And the entire game boils around farming like super rare objects. That can be a lot of fun. I'm not disputing. Don't think I'm disputing whether or not that's fun. I know getting a really rare drop is fun. That's why people play slot machines. That's why it's slot machine gameplay. Anytime things are exceptionally rare and you get a good drop, that's fun because it's rare. Don't think I don't understand that, please. But what I don't like is when companies make things intentionally more rare than they need to be and just create in my opinion, a degenerative feedback loop. All right, so our first legendary. What are they like? Oh, it doesn't even say how strong they are. This is our first time getting to legendary. We might actually get some, but oh, we do. Of course, we're going to get a ton of these, and it's really important that we just... Again, this is one that... Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to worry about over-summoning it. Oh, we didn't even get one of those. Alright, well, that's it for Sophia. We can actually go back to Christian now. So until we unlock stage 5, it's all Christian's game show. And Christian is summoning 3. Oops. This one. So we are making like super good progress with runes. I think we're going to make better progress with this than the amulets. Okay, that's 8. That's good. Alright, so we're just going to look here for a second. So we're already up 20,000 out of 190,000. So we're already like almost 10% of the way there. So it's really not going to take us too long to unlock the next step and switch back to Sophia. And the next step would be crit and attack. I just want to look at Sophia's runes for a second. Wow. And then we get crit damage. Was that attack? No, it's accuracy. Accuracy. And who knows? Who knows? But the fact is, we're really, like, the best thing Total War has done has actually enabled us to actually progress through this system. Now, I did make a mistake. You might have noticed it. We got this up to +9, and I was so excited we forgot to refine it, so we'll do that now. And again, we're only looking for, yeah, perfect, A or higher. Excellent. I mean, eventually Sophie is going to come all the way up here and have her mythic runes unlocked. That's going to be kind of surprising. I mean, we are a ways away. Don't get me wrong. We're not that close. But the fact that we are so close, we're getting into Legendary already, that's really surprising to me. I mean, obviously, we're going to spend some time here getting this to +9 and this to +9. And also refining this. I'm just so happy we have so much dust now. We don't even have to dismantle runes anymore. But this is going to be big. It's going to be big. That said, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, please say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.